Dear students, so regarding this video, we discussion on the soft skills, the introduction, aspects and importance of a soft skill and process of soft skills. Then first of all, we know that what do you mean by hard skills? So hard skills are skills that are essential for any job, educational qualification, technical training, work experience, and so on. Without hard skills, you cannot get a job. The next one, soft skill. So, what do you mean by soft skills? Soft skills are different from hard skills. Soft skills refer to your personal characters, friendliness, ability to move smoothly with others and in society, communication skills and like. Then, what are the attributes of a soft skill? That mean the different aspects of soft skill. Then, first one, interpersonal skills. Interpersonal relationship means your ability to move with others, to help, guide, and motivate your colleagues to do good work. The next one, team working. Esprit de corps, a French term. It means team spirit. All the members of organization should have the sense of loyalty, that means faithfulness, sincerity, and work together for the success of the organization. So you have the skill to cooperate with other members of your team and encourage them. The next one, negotiation skills. Negotiation means formal discussion between people in order to reach an agreement. Therefore, one of the soft skills is your ability to discuss with members of your organization or members of other organizations or government officials and come to the conclusions. The next one, communication skills. The ability to convey your ideas and suggestions to others is an important skill, either in speech or in writing. You must learn 2 or 3 languages like local language and Hindi and English and also the mother tongue. Truly, according to the rules of pronunciations and grammar in order to communicate with others. You should also understand what others say or write so that you can reply, that means react properly. The next one, time management. You should plan all your work carefully and finish any work within the given time. All busy men in various fields have different types of responsibilities, but they do everything successfully in time. Next one, stress management. Stress means worry or anxiety caused by too much of work or too many responsibilities. You must overcome stress and keep your physical health and mental stability in good shape. This is stress management. So there are the 6 aspects of soft skills are essential for getting a job and achieving success to work, such as interpersonal skills, team working, negotiation skills, communication skills, time management, and stress management. The next one, what is the importance of soft skills? Soft skills are a person's ability to build good relationship with other people, like communication skills, ability to development team spirit and lead the organization to success. Of course, hard skills are essential for any worker in any organization. Hard skill refer to educational qualification and technical skill and experience. But this is not enough. Now, the boss of organization wants people who possess soft skills in addition to hard skills. Soft skills are important for an individual's personal success and also for the prosperity, like success, growth of the organization. Therefore, the graduates who search for the job should possess both hard skill and soft skill. The next one, know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself is a term given by the Greek philosopher Socrates, 5th century BC. It means know yourself. You should try to understand your own good qualities and bad qualities. You should know your strong points and weak points and then try to improve yourself. Then, control emotions. If you know yourself, then you can easily control your emotions like feelings. When you control your emotions, you remain calm and you do not offend others. Next one, achieve your goal or aim. You should know your strong points, develop them, build on them. Then you can easily achieve your aim. Then how to improve your relationship? When you realize your strong points and when you control your emotions, naturally your relationship with others will be good. Next one, how to realize your potential. So potential means ability to do something, ability to achieve success. If you know yourself, then you can develop your potential fully. You can build on your strong aspects and avoid weakness. Then experience happiness. If you realize your potential fully, you will feel happy. You will have a sense of achievement and satisfaction. Therefore, know thyself is a very meaningful concept, like idea. So, what Socrates said nearly 2500 years ago applies to everybody in today's world. Self discovery is important to every one of us. Then process of knowing yourself. Self discovery is important for every person. It leads to building upon one's strength and achieving the goals. So there are several ways for knowing yourself. First one, friends and relatives. As soon as a student comes off the stage after singing song, he or she asks his or her friends, did I sing well? This is the quite natural. So one way of self-assessment is asking your friends and relatives for their opinions on your strength or weakness. Then Gandhiji maintained a diary. So Gandhiji would examine himself every day and ask himself what he had done and what he had done right and what wrong. In the same way, you can maintain a diary and you know your strength and weakness. Then relaxation and meditation. So meditation usually means think about religious and spiritual matters, but does not always mean it. You can forget your worries and problems and think about something different. Then practice exercise, walking, outing, physical exercise, jogging, walking, going out. All these will help a person in self discovery. Then, hobbies and new interest. Developing some hobbies will enable you to find your skill in a particular activity like photography, gardening, music, and stamp collecting or such hobbies. Then reading. So reading for business is different from reading for pleasure. So reading stories, poems, and plays which make a person feel relaxed and refreshed. Thus, one can adopt various ways of self discovery and self knowledge. Self discovery keeps a person's mental equilibrium. Thank you.